What's up, guys? Back with another one. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's poppin', guys? How y'all living?
You know it. Lost in Vegas coming back at you with another unbiased reaction, as always.
Yeah, shout out to our free thinkers, of course.
You know what? Lady Leshurr?
Yeah, Lady Leshurr.
Is that how we said it? I know we messed it up the first time.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
So, Black Panther, huh?
Black Panther, yeah. So, and the people have spoken, man. You know, you guys have been putting this in the comments over the last few days. I mean, we're getting a lot of requests on this. But we're gonna check this one out because you guys said it was hot and you guys requested it. But after this one, we need to hear music. We don't want to hear another freestyle from Lady Leshurr. We need to hear what she can do musically because we like to see what an artist is truly capable of, where they're really at. And the music speaks volumes. You need to, now the freestyles are cool. Let's see what you can do in terms of true artistry, which I think is in how you put a body's work together. You know what I mean? So let's check this one out. Lady Leshurr, Black Panther.
Hey.
Oh, Missy.
Hey.
She reminds me of Missy too.
Yeah, she does.
A little bit.
Hey.
A little bit.
I just love her confidence though, man.
She's the ultimate
showman. Yeah, she just like
ultimate.
You can just see
everything. Yeah, everything.
It's the al shot with a volley. I wish a girl would know Shally. Trust about the keys like a valley. Heat like Miami. Free throw on a Dwayne Wade on a galley. That's a 3-second violation. Airbo on my team stay annihilating. Jazz. So I really don't know why.
I really like the way she flows because the way she flows is so dynamic that I don't even really hear the accent. Yeah, and when I listen to a lot of UK rappers or artists, the accent is really at the forefront. Yeah. And then what they're saying takes the back seat. Yeah. With her, what she's saying takes the forefront for me. The accent takes the back seat.
That's a good point.
And I'm like, and for me to not hear a lot of UK music on an everyday basis, for me to say that, you are just
it's gotta be something
seamless. She is seamless with her flow.
I think that's obviously, like you said, a testament to Lady Leshurr to be able to make you sort of get lost in her flow.
Correct.
And you don't necessarily hear it as much. But I want the UK to understand it's just about exposure, guys.
Yes,
it's just about exposure.
It is.
Because I see in the comments you guys get a little sensitive. It's almost like US versus UK, and
it's not.
And it's not about that. At least not on this channel. Yeah. It's not about us. It's just about you guys understanding that we're trying to give you guys more exposure because we have respect for the UK. We want to see UK out there more because we recognize the talent over there. It's just about you guys understanding that, you know, this is the perspective, right? This is sort of the perception of UK artists, right? So the only way that's going to change, you know, and maybe a lot of you may not even care, but as far as for people who want to see their artists become worldwide sensations or cross over to the US, if you care about that, this is what UK artists run into. So it's good to see that an artist like, you know, Lady Leshurr, man, is able to, you know, get people to look at UK artists differently.
Absolutely,
man. It's good for the UK. It's good for everybody.
Yeah.
So let's get back to it.
Airbo on my team stay annihilating. Jazz. So I really don't know why you're hating. But your puppy so much of people sideways wins. Zooming up, all them other gal, them a regular. Aiming up on the radio, over video. Slimming up, with them little gal. Better simmer down if you real. She get the real thing. I'm original.
Yeah, she's
so dynamic, man. She's so dynamic. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've seen this is the third freestyle, right? So we've seen they had the first one when she was freestyling over the Kodak Black joint, and then we did the New Freezer one.
Yeah.
And now we have this one. You know, first couple freestyles we were more just kind of enamored with how she approached the beat,
absolutely.
Her flow, her showmanship.
Yep.
She has extreme entertainment value. But now the hip hop in us, you know, we are about bars though.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We want to see what that pen is like as well. And this is why it's important for us to hear a song from her. I'm not really hearing her say much of anything here. I mean, it's fun. You know what I mean? We're having a good time listening to it. Right. But I don't know, like when I'm looking at levels, you know what I mean, looking at writing, I look at writing. You know what I mean? I need to see that writing at a certain level for me to
I understand.
For me to look at you as sort of a force to be reckoned with in terms of artistry. You know, so this is fun. But like I said, I like to see a little bit more in terms of lyricism and depth and what she can do conceptually. So yeah, definitely make sure you send us some songs that really showcase that for Lady Leshurr.
No, hold up the cogat, better simmer down if you real. She get the real thing, I'm original. Hit it up, you want the hit it up. Make it look it up, tip it up, ride it like a horse. Tell her hit it up, run up, y'all tear it up, y'all rip it up. But y'all, no, y'all like a comedian. Not a y'all, kind of what a y'all, who's an area. Stop a y'all, I know what a y'all, real predator. Dig you on the river, put you in, the river. That's the only time you be all over social media. Manta, what you rap for, what you sang for. I'll be at your door like a delivery from Asda. Hamper, blacking out, looking like a panther. Our back blaster, me you're the master. Casper made up and down.
Yeah. She's getting off, though.
She's catching her momentum.
She's riding the beat like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's without a doubt. So I don't know if it was the new Freezer video or maybe it was both, the Kodak Black video and the new Freezer video. I was like, well, why don't you guys push her more, right? We asked that question, right? And from the few people who responded to that, I think some of you guys were saying that she comes off like a gimmick. She comes off like she's, almost kind of like goofy. And I can certainly see that perspective. But at the end of the day, man, you can rap your ass off. You can be, dude, where I'm from. This dude's where I'm from that rap better than damn near 90% of the industry, right? on the block, that's rapping right now. They can just rap. But do you have star quality, right?
Yep, that's a good point.
Are you a star?
That's a good point. Yep.
Right? And I think that's what it is with her. I think that's why we're excited about her, is that we see star quality. Yeah. We see, it's more to rapping, it's more to being a hip-hop star than just being able to rap well.
Correct.
And some of the other UK artists we've seen, cool lyrically, but either the flow was off, you know what I'm saying, or they just didn't quite have what we felt, would be an appeal that would work to broaden their, audience, outside of maybe the UK and a few other, areas. And that's the excitement behind her. You know what I mean? So for all the people saying she's a gimmick, can she improve? Yeah, she can improve from what I'm hearing lyrically, and maybe we just need to hear more songs from her. You know what I mean? I'm definitely going to get into her material after this. But that's what you guys need to factor in, is star quality. You know what I mean? Do they have entertainment value? Something to think about, guys.
Yeah, man.
So let's get back to it.
Our blaster, me you're the master. Casper made up and down, gal about the snatcher. Dash that in a trash bag, come and grab that. Bad gal, but a dead gal is a disaster. Cut the chapter, me did a caster. Fracture, put the gas up in my gaster. Scratch that, give them airtime when I'm here like asthma. Oh got asthma. Killing all of
give them airtime, they got asthma.
But that was like the pocket that she was in.
Yeah.
You can't, come on, man, that was a nasty pocket.
Yep.
But bad guy versus dead guy is a disaster. Actor, cut the chapter, beat the caster, fracture, put the gas up in Madagascar. That's crazy. That's a crazy pocket. Yep. And y'all can't just ignore that and be like, well, she wasn't lyrically insane right here. No, that takes, come on, to be able to ride that pocket like that, to approach the beat like that, is very impressive.
Yes, it is.
We cannot diminish that. We can't diminish that just because she's not mind-blowing lyrically. You know what I mean? So that's something that I want you guys to keep factoring in, man. When you guys have an up-and-coming artist that's making waves, you know what I mean? You can get behind these artists. Yep. Without them having to be these fucking extraordinary lyricists. And it's maybe, if anything, just give them feedback. Get behind them, support them, push them. You know what I mean? But, give them feedback on that. Okay, this is what I like to see from you. But don't just act like she doesn't exist when she can do so much for the UK scene. In my opinion, from what I'm understanding, she's already doing a decent amount from the UK scene. Yep. But in terms of worldwide appeal, man, y'all better push her.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude.
Because she could be the gateway to other artists in the UK scene, right? Kind of like Eminem in hip hop. Eminem was the gateway to checking out other artists. Oh, okay, this Eminem guy, I don't really listen to rap, but I listen to Eminem. And who's this Jay-Z guy? Who's this Kendrick or J. Cole guy, right? So she could be a great gateway for other UK artists that you love, right? Yep. That's just supreme lyricists. So just saying, guys.
Yeah, man.
Oh, got asthma. Killing all of them because me know send me back. Quick things and never slowly. Don't have to like to be cozy. Holy moly. I spin nigga quicker the roly poly. More than only. I'm bigger than him. And Herman Tony. I'm the goalie. Oh, your team is phony. I think you know. I know you know it. And you lower money. You go Nemo. You find it over. What's the story like? I never sold the Balagori. They don't wanna mess because me cold. You're my villain up. Everybody knows I got the flow. When the skill up.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. She's so dynamic. Yeah. I don't know what other way to sum up her ability other than she's just dynamic, man. She's very, very dynamic how she delivers her lines, and she's a show. In the US, some rappers here that's got a lot of skill, to your point. People from back on the block that can rap very well, but will someone that doesn't listen to rap listen to that and be like, yeah, I'm gonna start listening to rap now? Probably not, unless you're dynamic.
This is it. I agree.
That's my point. I
agree, man. And you ever heard the term tone deaf when it comes to singing?
Yeah.
A lot of these motherfuckers is flow deaf. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it when they're off beat. You know what I'm saying? They can't hear it when they're off beat. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that they are not riding the beat. It's amazing to me that people are, even a lot of these guys that are professional rappers, guys and girls, professional rappers, they can't understand that they're not flowing within the rhythm of the beat. And I'm like,
how do you not know that?
Well, how do you not know that? And how does that get past your entire team? I don't get that.
I don't know how many times we've said that in other videos. That's been my like gripe about, even before we started doing this channel, I used to tell George that, like, how does that get past people like, yeah, man, that's fire. Is that people just lying to you because they're in your camp?
It's hopefully we beat this shit into the ground, man. Rap is more than just lyricism.
Yes.
It's more than just how complex your lyrics can be.
Yep.
You know, it's about all those other things as well. This is the music business. You gotta be able to perform. You have to have star quality. So
yes, sir.
we see star quality in Lady Leshurr. So let's keep it going.
Man, even Nathan on the gas stage. They're the one that must become the code. You're my villain up. Everybody knows about the flow and the skilling up. Man, they even hating on the girl, but they're feeling up. Man, they even hating on the gas stage. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Black Panther shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll end it right there. Yeah, man, that was solid, man. Another good performance from her.
Yep.
Performance being the operative word. That was just great.
Yeah.
She killed it. You know what I mean? She reminded me of Missy, right? She had a lot of that energy, a lot of that spunk, a lot of that creativity with how she approached and flowed on the beat.
Yep.
I lost count of how many flows
I'm telling
she
you.
had in this shit. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
And that just can't be diminished. You can't just sweep that under the rug and say, well, she's not the most complex lyricist. It's not even, rap is more than just rapping well, guys. And this is coming from someone who puts lyrics by far as a top quality. I am a lyrics first guy. But I also understand star quality when I see it, right? And she has that. And you guys, I really think that she kind of like what Drake did with Toronto.
Yep.
She can really kick the doors down in the UK and open up people to really paying attention to the UK more. You need that artist. You need that groundbreaking artist with that universal star quality that will appeal to people outside of their niche, so that you can shed light on other people. And what does shedding light on other people do? It creates opportunities.
Absolutely.
Right? It creates opportunities for those artists that are struggling, not making any money. Right? I don't know what, I'm sure Avelino and Red Street 2 are doing good, but they could be doing amazing. They could do great, right?
Exactly.
What's the artists like this will open up the door, shed light on the UK scene, so that those guys can get more attention.
Absolutely.
And even not even just those guys, the guys that are like 2 tiers below them,
Exactly.
will start getting more shine. So,
and I think that she would do you guys proud. I think you wouldn't be embarrassed. I think she can hold her own, and she's a female artist.
Yeah.
That's good, man. The world needs more female artists, no matter where they're from.
that seems to represent herself. I agree.
Yeah, you know.
She seems to represent herself with respect and integrity. I don't feel like she's trying to sell sex. Yeah, she knows not bad looking, not a bad looking woman, but I don't feel like she's trying to sell sex either. I think she's moving with integrity and
check out what I can do.
Right.
What can I bring to the table?
Right. And I think that she, like Ryan said, she's someone that could represent you guys well, someone that you can be proud of.
Exactly.
So salute to Lady Leshurr. Definitely give us some songs where she, to see if, I just want to see if she can go some other places lyrically, conceptually. I like to see that. But still, thumbs up though.
Yep.
No, thumbs up. So that's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Las Vegas, George, Ryan. We out.